Okay, how about now? Is the mic working now? Okay, thank goodness. Hello, Krug. Welcome in. To everyone else who may be watching at any point in time, my name is Gluefoot. We are playing Outer Wilds. Last time, I borked my stream settings, so I did not realize I did not convey what needed to happen, but essentially I made it to the vessel. Also, I backed up my save file because I realized that I think I am going to remove the warp core from the Ash Twin project. Because the vessel... Here, let's, Also, because I made it to the vessel, that means that I, made it past the, I made it past the anglerfish, finally. Krug, your recommendation of removing the headphones actually did do a lot for me. I think I might try going here first. There's one more thing I want to try to get past the anglerfish, but essentially, the warp core on the vessel is broken. But there is an advanced warp core inside the Ash Twin project. Yeah, advanced warp core inside the protective casing at the center of the Ash Twin project. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. So... I don't know, like, what it's gonna do, hence me backing up my save file. Because it's entirely possible it just ruins, It just ruins the stuff. Oh, I did want to go back. I haven't gone back here, actually. Canon structural integrity, randomly selected. So that's the other thing, is that I don't know exactly... Oh, wait a second. I know how to do this. Okay. Okay, so these are... I'm putting this together right now, exactly. So there is that hexagon, right? In the vessel. So what I need to do is I need to get the warp core, and then these are the coordinates that I put in. So that's why it's like a three-sided thing with like each hexagon on it. So I'm not sure what order in which I need to draw these. Or like, I know that the order is like the symbols from left to right, but the individual symbols, like, how do I draw them, you know? Like, I imagine, for example, like the far left one, you draw from like the bottom left corner and then go up, and then, yeah, but basically you draw these inside the hexagons, and then that'll take you to the eye of the universe. So that is my thought process. We just need to execute on it. Also, I'm going to take out my headphones so that I can tolerate getting past the anglerfish. Because I'm still not over that yet. But we're going to try drifting. Let's see, do I have it marked? I do. Okay. Basically, I figured out that if I drift... Oh, I need to... I mean, it's not like chat is making noise or anything, and I don't have... My stream setup isn't super fancy, so... I don't have, like, notifications or sound alerts on or anything. So, realistically, taking out my headphones is not a big loss. It is, in this case, strictly a benefit. Alright, I think I can engage autopilot safely from here. We'll see where the vessel sends me. If it might send me past that, like, regular anglerfish. Or the lone anglerfish, kind of on the outside. I did start to look at... I didn't look at any guides specifically, but I did at least, like, browse the Steam... Or just, like, the Steam front page. Like, when you, like, start to load up the game. And, like, one of the top guides was, like, how to hack Dark Brambles. So, if I get through this stream, I might look that up. Like, if I complete all my goals. And then, you know, essentially have it be, like, second playthrough knowledge. Also, is that the jellyfish? Anyway. Let's see. I have coffee instead of tea today. I haven't actually drank any of the coffee. And I frankly might not altogether. Just, for, you know, for not wanting to, increase my anxiety any. Okay, right, so... right, so it does send us towards the red one. Right, that's the anglerfish. And then that's the... So I wonder if I can get around it. Yeah, I've been using the scout because I noticed that the anglerfish aren't alerted to the scout. So it will, I've been making liberal use of it. Honestly, if I go on like a straight trajectory, I might be able to get it. Alright. Will you go into... Oh, it may be? Yep, and then past all the anglerfish. Okay, I don't think... So what I was going to try was... So yeah, so I did make it here. What I was going to try was drifting past in my ship. I'm not sure that's entirely possible. Just because, like, I'll run into the anglerfish if that happens. But the problem is I start running out of oxygen. So I think what I'm going to do, since I have the time, is I will take the long way around. And just try it on that, specifically. Or try it on, like, the inner one specifically. Because honestly, like, weird as it sounds, getting around that, outer anglerfish is actually still a bit of a daunting task. Alright, that's not that far. Oh, hey, stop it. Alright. Full steam ahead. Well, not full steam ahead, but, you know, some steam ahead. Right, so that's the, yeah. Okay, cool, we're in the right place. Yeah, so head towards the red dot, basically. Alright, so just gonna try drifting. Like, no, hands off the controller once I go in, is basically what it is. Like, that's the strat. Oh. Yeah, and it seems that the RNG is such that, like, it'll set up the anglerfish to not be in the way of anything directly heading in. So, I don't know, here goes. Hands off the controller. I'm not going to press anything. I'm probably going to get eaten. I'm just not even looking at the screen. Yeah. It's a bit scary as a exaggeration. Worst thing that can happen is death. In this case, yes. Interestingly, you want to know actually, like, the hardest line that I ever heard in literature? It was from the frickin' Bionicle lore. If you remember, or if you're ever into Bionicle, there was, you know, like, BionicleStory.com. But also, hell yeah, I just drifted past in the ship. Assuming that, you know, they haven't seen me yet. I don't even dare to turn, lest they spot me. But yeah, so the reason why this is important is that I ran out of fuel and oxygen last time, but Seen, I know. Detected is really what I'm going for. But, although, if you notice, they do have vestigial eyes. The anglerfish do. So, like, at a point they could probably see, or, like, there was some kind of, like, visual or thermal sensing going on. So, you know, that is a possibility. Anyway, but yeah, bioniclestory.com. Back to the point. Also, I know that there's more anglerfish in here, so I do need to be careful of that. I think I can turn around safely. This is where the streamer advantage comes in, because I have like 10 different places I can look on the screen. Okay, those are the anglerfish. Okay, that way seems to be clear. Okay, so the vessel is over there. I don't want to change my momentum any right now. Especially because I can't see any anglerfish getting nerves watching me. Honestly, I kind of appreciate the sympathy in a weird way. I know that there was an anglerfish over here. Okay, so that is just a seed. And that will send me towards the vessel. Oh, that's an anglerfish. Come on. Yeah, baby! We made it. Okay. It's okay. We made it. We made it. That's the disadvantage of taking out the headphones, is you can't hear when they scream. Yeah. I mean, the whole point is to not hear when they scream. You know? But ugh. I heard it because I heard like a loud sound on because the sound isn't off, my headphones are just out. So I can still actually hear some stuff, some really loud stuff. Okay, so I'm just gonna practice actually inputting the coordinates once I find the entrance. Because I don't think there are any anglerfish around here to mess with me. Is the entrance back here? No. How did I get in last time? Was it here? This is... I mean, that's not an escape pod, but... Ow. Up, maybe? You're good here if you don't know, by the way. Yeah. I mean, I figured that there weren't any anglerfish here, because this is a very small area, and it's very, like, dense with branches. So, like, I didn't think... Okay, I'm gonna get out of the ship and explore. I think that that's the call here. Especially because I guess I don't need to repair the ship. Alright, aft. Aft hull. Okay. Because now that I have the ship with me, I can actually just return to the ship realistically anytime. What I am curious about is if it will, like, bork my save file if I take out the warp core. Do I just go in here? Guess it is on this thing. I do. Okay, I was looking the wrong way is what it was. Alright, then we want to head up towards the bridge. It did say there's more to explore here. I don't know exactly what they meant by that, though. But since we have fuel and oxygen, it's going to be a lot easier to explore. So I might actually just take the opportunity to explore after kind of like practicing the coordinate inputs. I have already read these entries. Badly during the warp, da-da-da. Broken. I don't know what this does. What this part over here does. Doesn't seem to do anything. But if I take it over here... Right, so like I know that this still has power. Alright, so yeah, so here's what I'm thinking. Is... Yep. Okay, so yeah, so at least match the velocity. So there. 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 Yeah, okay. And then... So we just need to make the shape. It appears that the order doesn't matter. Or the starting point doesn't matter, rather. As long as the... Like, the start and end points are interchangeable. And then da, 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 da. Yeah? And then that's the coordinate input. But I need a warp core. So, that's the next step. I think I'm just going to wait until next cycle to do that, because I don't really have a good way to get home. I don't know, maybe I could exit. Like, I do wonder if it'll... Or actually, let's check this. Let's see if it'll keep the, if it'll keep the coordinates. Nope. Okay, coordinates are like locked in. So it might actually well keep them. So the speedrun strat might actually be... Well, but like inputting the coordinates doesn't take that long. That's the other thing, right? Is that... So like I had the thought of, hey, you know, we input the coordinates, then go get the warp core, come back and plug it in. But, like, inputting the coordinates doesn't take that long. The issue is that getting the warp core, you need to wait, like, 10... I don't know, actually, how long you need to wait to get the warp core. I'd have to check, because you need to get inside Ash Twin. But in order for that to happen, you need for the Ash Twin Tower to be unveiled. And that happens after, like, 10 minutes? I don't know. I need to find like the time marker for this. There's a lot more that I am trying to decipher. Honestly, it feels like the time-consuming parts are drifting past the anglerfish, which is really good to know I can do in my ship. I still did not adequately scout for that last anglerfish, but honestly, it worked out, so I'm fine. And even if it didn't, I would just, like, you know, be more cautious next time. I get that's a bit of a forehead moment, but you know, it is what it is. All right, I'll take a sip of coffee as a reward to myself. I think I overdid the coffee. get my blood pumping. Oh, my blood's already pumping. I actually messed up my first brew of the day. It'll at least, like, clear my head fog maybe a little bit. But I did screw up my first brew of the day. Because I was using a pour over, and the filter, or like a Chemex. I got a Chemex from a friend, basically. And the filter fell into the coffee. So that kind of just ruined the whole thing. I guess I could have filtered it out again, but, like, I don't know. I wasn't thinking super clearly. I was just pissed that my coffee is pretty effectively ruined. Alright, I do know there's a way out of here, so let's try it. I do kind of want to explore more, though. Is this just all a, like, hollow cavern? Is that all there is here? Okay, this is a way out. So let's check this. Nope, stop curving towards. Come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, right before the threshold. Come on. Okay, so that leads back out there. Yep, into the anglerfish. Unlucky. Look, we don't need luck. We have an infinite time loop. Unless I accidentally... Oh, I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the details. And I get that this is definitely procrastinating. But I'm going to read the details on the Ash Twin project to make sure that, nope, back out into the anglerfish. Yeah. Shame. Let's see if it keeps going, what happens here. Details would be good to understand. Yeah. I guess maybe I could try drifting past that anglerfish. Right, but the point is, read up on the details of the Ash Twin project, such that I'm more confident in whether or not I need to actually kind of, like, save scum this. I don't know. I guess I'll try exploring more. Because I imagine there's more to explore here is when you actually get the warp core and, like, put in the coordinates. Like, I don't think there's any, like, text or any other stuff to find. Because I couldn't open any of the other doors. Maybe I could try, like, putting the power to the rest of the ship and see if that works. But anyway, yeah, so because basically my fear is that it's like, does the power just deal with, like, is the power the storage of information looked everywhere in the main room? Right, but I'm wondering if I can get into the side rooms, is kind of the thing, right? Because, like, this is the only entrance I've found to the actual vessel itself. So either, like, everything is on the exterior, or, you know, some other thing. I'm still wondering, like, what this is, what this little pit is. Like, why does this exist? You know? Yeah, you know. Yeah, I guess I should be careful with my word choice. To avoid frustrating myself in terms of, I don't know, in terms of pedantry. Anyway. Do a barrel roll. Yeah, I want to know, like, what What capacity? This playthrough has been quite similar to mine. Oh, interesting. Obviously no pressure, but did you go back and, like, scan the other VODs that I had of this? Just to see kind of how you went about things? Because again, like, that is one of the things about, like, Outer Wilds that is just... Like, it can feel wholly unique, only a little. Yeah, fair enough. It's kind of... I admit, it's hard to watch, like, stream VODs. Unless there's, like, unless it's more like a podcast type thing. Just because... like... Oh! That was sooner than I expected. Okay, that's actually not a fantastic sign for me getting there in time. Anyway, need to review the details of the Ash Twin project. I know how to use the coordinates, which is interesting. So that's actually a new discovery. I don't know. I feel like there's two approaches. So, yeah. So, I feel fine in saying that, like, I don't need to go back to the orbital probe launch cannon. Because I don't think there's anything more for me there. Ash Twin project. A hollowed out chamber inside Ash Twin. 8 monoliths with no My Masks attached. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data from the probe tracking module, Giant's Deep, and Timber Hearth, respectively. The Ash Twin project was designed to use energy from a supernova to send probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. Sun Station did not work. Let's see... Cave, anglerfish fossil. Let's see if Statue Island... No, my statues were designed to pair with a single user. Ship log pause the game. Yeah, I do. Well, that actually is an option, interestingly. You can have it pause during, like, reading and stuff, but by default, yeah, I think ship log pauses time is turned on. Record their memory. And even if it weren't, it wouldn't be too big a deal, because you could just wait out the cycle. Like, that's kind of the nice thing about Outer Wilds, is that, at least assuming, or regardless of the Ash Twin project status, as long as that's intact, you do have, like, infinite chances at stuff. Which, yeah, is really nice. Like, the game isn't difficult in terms of, like, execution, it feels. It's very much a cerebral endeavor. Single user record their memories and send those memories to a storage unit within the Ash Twin project. Each storage unit was equipped with a mask, which could send those memories back to the corresponding user. The statues were designed to only activate once the Ash Twin project succeeded, or in the event that it failed. Okay, that actually does not give me the answer I want. Knowledge-based progression, yeah. Yeah, it's... I can't think of another game that is... I guess The Witness. Don't think it's been done before this. I think that's fair. I'd have to think about what... Because, like, the only other game that I can think of is The Witness. But that's more, like, explicitly a puzzle game. At least this, well, I agree. Like, the thing about The Witness is that you just kind of end up memorizing a bunch of rules. And, like, it's cool. And you end up, like, spotting puzzles in the wild and stuff. But, like, there's sort of a memorization and, like, checklist and, like, oh, do you get the gimmick? But, like, here it doesn't feel like there are any gimmicks other than the time loop. But the gimmick, quote-unquote, of the time loop is just the premise at that point. Construction yard. Where else would I find information? Black Hole Forge, maybe? Warp Tower, Hourglass Twins. Sunless City. Sun Station? I don't know. I need to find more information on these masks, it feels like. Anyway, we're going to the Ash and Ember Twins. I guess, honestly, a decent way to test this would be to just be like, whoops, sorry. Like, if, like, basically, I'll remove the warp core. So here's my plan. I'm gonna remove the warp core, from the Ash Twin project. And then, if it looks like the mask is not active... There's a rabbit outside my window. Sorry. If it looks like the mask is turned off, I'll put it back. And then see if that does anything. It hasn't even... Let's first of all get in like gravitational pull with this. Yeah, sure. I guess we're kind of close to the equator and we don't want to be there. All right. But yeah, in terms of knowledge-based progression... Oh, it's a little white-tail rabbit. Like, I do agree. Outer Wilds is stellar, pun intended. Like, I don't think you really just, like... It's weird. Like, when I first hopped into the game... I thought, man, this actually seems kind of small. Like, there's only this many planets, but it's like, no. Each planet has so much depth, and they're so interconnected. Like, I do think that, like, the rumor mode of the... I do think that the rumor mode of the ship log, like, illustrates that very well. It just, there's, like, a ton to explore everywhere, really. Alright, has it started yet? Yes, it has. Okay. So we're at least we're going to be making progress towards... I mean, unless there's another way to get inside the Ash Twin project. I don't think there is, though. I think that it does have to be, like, the Hourglass Twins... you know, naturally decaying, I guess, as it were. And I didn't park on the equator, so I'm good to chill for a bit. I'm very tempted to go to that camp and, like, try to see how many minutes have passed, but I want to be exact. Guess maybe I'll patrol in the ship and kind of figure out what's my understanding of the Ash Twin project. My understanding is basically what's in the ship log. I mean, I'll tell you if there's anything more. Yeah, so the Ash Twin project, the whole point was to serve the orbital probe cannon so that the Nomai could find the Eye of the Universe. They ran into a problem, which is basically they would need to, if they were firing in random directions, they could be firing the orbital probe cannon infinitely and still not find it. So, their solution was to blow up the sun. Not exactly. It was a couple steps before that. So they're like, okay, well, we'll just fire the... What we'll do is... Or they found through their teleportation technology that they could actually send information back in time. Which, you know, breaks the laws of our universe's, not the universe of Outer Wilds, understanding of, like, the laws of physics, but, you know, Einstein be damned. They could find that they could send information back in time. So their solution was, can we send we know that basically the distance of the Eye of the Universe from this solar system is roughly like 22 minutes of travel time of this, right? So can we send back information 22 minutes? And they're like, yeah, like we need to blow up the sun to do it, but we could do it. And they're like, okay, well, honestly, blowing up the sun isn't a big deal because we can just send the information from the probe cannon back in time and then, like, continuously build up the directions that it's been firing. Like, I think it said it fired, like, 700,000 times, the orbital probe cannon did. I could go back and check. But it's basically fired in all directions because it fires randomly every time. And the goal is that, you know, because it's firing randomly every time, eventually it's going to find the Eye of the Universe. And what I suspect is that... Oh, right. And so, trying to keep it focused on the Ash Twin project. Also, I'm going to stay in the ship log so that this pauses. The goal is that they just be in a sort of time loop. Solanum calls into question whether or not... Or, I mean, maybe Gabbro did, calls into question whether or not, if the information is sent back in time, whether we're actually in a time loop or we're just, like, we've iteratively experienced multiple realities. But the goal is that, like, they'd send the information from the orbital probe cannon and their own memories back in time so that they could, like, understand what happened. This part I actually have trouble explaining, but I feel like I understand it intuitively. Right, energy from the supernova to send data from the orbital probe cannon back in time. Right, but their effort to blow up the sun didn't work. So essentially the statues didn't trigger, and their memories didn't really get sent back in time. There are 8 monoliths with Nomai masks attached. I think this is where... Yeah, Statue Island. Nomai statues, single unit with... Each storage unit inside the Ash Twin project was equipped with this mask, the statue's counterpart, which would then send those stored memories back to the corresponding user. Right, so the goal was that they would know if the Ash Twin project triggered because they would have memories of, like, receiving the data and then the supernova happening. So that they wouldn't get stuck in an infinite time loop. So essentially that they could turn it off. But the thing is that the sun station failed and they couldn't blow up the sun. However, the Ash Twin project succeeded on our end because the sun reached its end of its natural life cycle. And also there was this whole thing with the Ash Twin project needing, like, ore that could withstand a supernova to seal it, which is what they were mining on Timberhearth. So yeah, that's why the Nomai were on Timberhearth, was to mine an ore that could withstand, or so that they could make a material that could withstand a supernova. Okay, so the sun is unveiled. Or the sun tower is unveiled. Oh, crap. Okay, so this is... Okay, cool. So I'm going to be able to check the time of this real soon, actually. Pretty good understanding to your knowledge. Yeah, I feel like I understand it as fully as the game will let you. Oh lordy, coming. Okay. Oh, and it just got unveiled. Perfect. Okay. So if I remember, basically, as it walks overhead, I just need to walk onto the plate. Because that means that, you know, Ash Twin is overhead, or Ember Twin is overhead. So we're on Ash Twin. Okay, hopefully this succeeds. Yep, here we go. Okay, so I just need to, like, down thrust. Okay. You know, we'll see. Okay, so 8 minutes. At 8 minutes is when you can get inside the Ash Twin project. Mask receiving data from probe tracking module, Giant's Deep memory statue, Timber Hearth memory statue. 14 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Okay, again, this calls into question what needs to be done. Excavation. Yeah, I'm not gonna, or, well, actually, let's see. Test the orbital probe cannon. Memory statues. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Prompting it to explode. These orders are received. Will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon. Halting our research, oh, right, so Comet, okay, so I still don't know about the power. Exhaustum, yeah, no, I agree. I actually still have my headphones out. I'm gonna put them back in since I'm not confronting anglerfish. Yeah, I think the drums really sell it for me. Let's turn off artificial gravity. Yeah. No, like, it's all certainly there. Okay, so the thing is, I don't know which statue is which, but you know what? Given that there's 14 minutes, I'm gonna go for it. Oh, and then the music stops. Okay, so the statues are still active. That gives me confidence. Okay. Alright, we're doing this. We are indeed doing this. Oh, it's about to pass overhead. I don't want to get thrown. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, interesting. When you're holding the warp core, the music... I feel like this music has changed now. Okay, so I don't think this cycle will end just because... Oh, I can't drop the warp core? Okay. And I'll still, like, be able to put... Alright. Sure. If I fall into the sun right now, that would just be embarrassing. Alright, headphones back out again, as awesome as this music is. Feldspar it? I'm not gonna Feldspar it. Nah, I think there's too much at risk. Like I said, I do have my save file backed up. Alright, headphones are out again. But I do want to know, yeah, stakes are pretty high. I assume, but then again, like, the mask... the masks are still active. So I'm not entirely sure that, I'm not entirely sure that there's actually, like, a risk here. Put them back on when you're in the vessel. Wait, there are masks in the vessel? Oh, put the headphones on when I'm in the vessel. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Alright. Honestly, can I just say, I really appreciate the nomification. I will be taking the safe route, though. Just because I'm not... Although I might practice... Depending on how this goes, I might practice the speedrun route for Dark Bramble. But again, I don't feel like this is that much longer. I guess this is an every second counts kind of situation, so, eh. Alright, yeah, floating debris. He'll be fine, hopefully. Famous last words. Alright, let's just check before we go in. Nope, okay. Yeah, I think we should be good to drift. It would be really funny if we have this advanced warp core and we just get freaking eaten by anglerfish. Intense music gets muffled in Dark Bramble, which is a nice touch. Yeah. Thanks for keeping me company, Krug. I realize that this isn't everybody's cup of tea or cup of coffee. God, the teeth, I swear. Alright. I do wonder at what point I can, like, turn on the jets again, though. Because also, that's the other thing. Does the gyroscope make noise? Like, it feels... It genuinely feels like the most daunting task in this game is figuring out the, like, sensory triggers for the anglerfish, you know? You can rotate without waking them? Alright, yeah. I guess that makes sense. It is still right there. Yeah, and then it's like, because I did figure out it was the jets, and I actually figured that out by watching a VOD. Just go slowly. I mean, that's part of why I'm drifting, right? Is that, oh shit, is that a straight shot? Please. Okay, no, I actually need more info. I don't need to go inside the thing. I need to know if there's an anglerfish there. Alright. We're gonna drift. I don't see any lights. This might be... Alright, for Feldspar. Alright. Okay. Alright. Headphones back on. Suit up. Alright. Come on. Gravity's a nice touch. Glad to have that back, honestly. Duh. 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 Come on. Nope. Didn't want to reset that. Here. 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 Come on. I'm just afraid that the cycle's gonna end. Okay. We're punched in. Chewie, hit it. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think I would get here. I didn't have a plan. I don't have a plan now. What, am I just supposed to go forward? Okay. Just go with the flow. I'm afraid to go with the flow, man. Okay, fuck it, we ball. Wait, I still have my trusty scout. This is really just a series of, like, no turning back. Okay, I'm taking one headphone out because I'm spooked. Like, I'm thoroughly spooked. Ugh. Got through this and so can I. I know, just... Again, nerves. Like, I didn't think I would get here. I was not mentally prepared for this. Okay, this is new. Literally jump scares. Don't tell me that was an anglerfish that just appeared in front of me. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing It's gonna be alright. This is the same as, like, the location that was on the Quantum Moon. Do I go up? Do I go down? Can't really go up. Alright, guess we're going down. Ow. Oh, that's just a divot. Try not to kill myself? Yeah, thanks for the advice. Okay, I'm going in. I have my eyes closed. Actually, I don't have my eyes closed anymore. Okay, yeah, I have my eyes open. I don't... Okay, I'm weirded out. But that was an incredible view. Like, weirdly horrifying in a megastructure way, but... Oh, Dutch angle. The Nomai never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their efforts and technology, a Hearthian was able to reach the eye of the universe. Thank you for the flashlight tip. I'm just taking a second to catch my breath, actually. That was an intense bit of just a lot. And I need a minute. Read a little? Well, I did. Or I read some. Can I read the other stuff? The Nomai who came to our solar system were following a signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when the interloper arrived, yeah, I did know that, bringing with it the deadly substance we call ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system almost instantly and without warning. Huh. All of the life forms who will perish in the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss the anglerfish the least. Yeah, me too, buddy. At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity and then exploded in a violent supernova. Yeah, this is the DLC thing. Outer Wilds venture. I want to read this again. Feldspar, Gosan, Slate, and Hornfels to explore a solar system at the end of the universe. Yeah. We read that plaque. Nothing to read here. I think we've read all the stuff here. Ready for what's next? Yeah. Again, I do appreciate the company, Krug. Thanks for coming along on the ride. Boy, what a ride it's been. Oh, that's sick. See all the stars exploding? See trees, kind of. These are all little galaxies, they're not just stars. I thought I saw a campfire around here, but... Oh wow, and they're all blowing up. God, this is beautiful. Oh, that's where I thought I saw a campfire, but it's just everything blowing up. I would really welcome a campfire right now, though. I admit it's kind of hard to see because I have a lot of lights on in my room, but I see the quantum stuff start to pop up again. Oh, no, here we go. Please tell me it's a campfire. It's me. No, it's not me. It's subdividing. And now it's 4 trees. Crazy. Just crazy. Not bad. Oh, hey. Can I sit down? It's Esker. Do you hear music? No, not yet. Oh, can I get all the Outer Wilds people here? No way. Hell yeah. Can I get in? Yeah, I can get inside. Okay, I can still use my jetpack. Nope. Come on, give me some. Give me something to work with here. I don't seem to be running out of oxygen, but fuel may become a concern. Alright, no quantum trickery happening here, unfortunately. Eh. Man, yet another difficult puzzle. Oh, the structure changes. It is... Yeah, it is quantum. Okay. So I just need to actually find the right structure that I can get inside. I don't think I can get inside this one. I can get inside this one, though. How do I crouch? Can I crouch? If I get to gather all the instruments, though, that'll be sick. Nice. Well, let's see. No, I remember. You're not Chert. You're not Gabbro. Rebec. Yeah, hi Rebec. It's not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we'll need others for this next part. You need, you know, everyone. Yes! Ah! It might not even exist here. Time may not even exist here, yeah. Oh, we'll get Feldspar last. Wait, is this... This is Nomai. Huh. I wonder what the purpose of that was, but that was interesting. The Hearthians are like, or the Nomai are like singing my praises, I guess. Yeah, Chert's bassoon. Quiet Shade. Across Old Bark. Maybe this is... No, this is Gabbro. And that disappeared. In the ancient glade. It's always dark. Oh. Nope. Okay, so that's Gabbro taken care of. I think I need to gather everyone before then. Alright, so that's Chert. Cool that we had to fly up to get Gabbro. That's a nice touch. Right, do I have to fly up there? Yeah, because Chert was observing the stars. Oh, I messed that puzzle up. Anyway, let's go see if Gabbro's there. There's a zoom feature on the signal scope. Ah, thank you for reminding me. Hey, time pal, so you're getting the band back together, huh? Go on, find the others. I'll be here. You don't need me yet, but you will. Oh, that's an interesting, feature. Alright, now, well, let's go talk to Chert, then we'll get Feldspar. Man, this is a nice ending. Chert, you little egg. Stars were beautiful, weren't they? Even if our star is what ultimately killed us. I'll wait here and remember them while you gather everybody. Please don't make me face any more anglerfish. You know what? I have to. Jellyfish. That's a nice touch. One last anglerfish. Literally had to look my fear in the mouth. Just way to give me the heebie-jeebies. Alright, I do want to talk to Feldspar, though. Don't worry, that's the last anglerfish. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate the... Oh. Yeah, Feldspar. Hatchling, you found me. Nice to have company around a campfire, isn't it? Go on, get the others. Wouldn't want them to miss out. Yeah, who is the piano, though? I mean, I get that the point is to, like, reflect on the journey. Oh. Oh, that's cool. I guess I need to jettison off into it. Thank you. Yeah, I eventually got there. I'm on ultra low latency, which is my first time trying it, but there is still a bit. Oh, but this is cool. Putting in my other headphone for this. Alright. Gang's all here. Oh, Solanum? Hey, it's Solanum! Glad to see her. Conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? Not yet. I'll wait until you are ready to know the answer. We talked to Reback, we talked to everyone else. Let's see what Esker has to say. Can't wait to play with the whole route. Not yet. Okay. Let's... Let's get everyone playing. I mean, I already got the achievement for getting all the instruments playing at the same time, interestingly. I did that by following the probe, though. I'm gonna do it again, though, just to... Oh, and they make the little, like, smoke wisps. I'm gonna toast a marshmallow for old time's sake here. Oh, and it's so well lit, I can view when the marshmallow is like perfectly golden brown. Yeah. Alright. Let's do it. This song is new to me, but I'm honored to be a part of it. Hmm. Cut a little close, don't you think? Well, it worked out all right in the end, I suppose. I hope there are beasties in the next one. I don't. Tell you what, this has been really fun, and I got to help make something pretty cool, so I've got no complaints. I mean, not me exactly, but close enough. It's the kind of thing that makes you glad you stopped and smelled the pine trees along the way, you know? Yeah. Wow. How long has it been since I got to make music with everyone around a campfire? I'm really happy we're all here. Even if it's over now, I had a good time learning. But I think the rules are about to change. I learned a lot by the end of everything. The past is the past now, but that's, that's okay. It's never really gone completely. The future is always built on the past, even if we don't get to see it. Still, it's, time for something new, now. I believe we've reached the end of our journey. All that remains is to collapse the innumerable possibilities before us. Are you ready to learn what comes next? I admire your curiosity, friend. Let's find out together. What do I... Oh, buffering? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, my connection is, Okay, my connection's back. Alright, cool. Oh, boy. The music. If I just wake up again, it's gonna be funny as hell. Credits? Alright. I can deal with credits. Yeah. And there's still a whole DLC that I can get. Man. From what I know, though, the DLC takes place, like, within the base game, right? Also, I don't know what happened with my coffee, but I apparently drank it really fast. Whatever. Man, I'm just gonna let these roll. You can reload a previous save? Alright. So that I don't have to start from scratch. John Oppenheimer. It's just a little bit funny to me. People are like John Halo and stuff. If you want to play a DLC, yeah. Yeah, I'll take a couple months break from it, I think. I'll see if the DLC goes on sale. I think next, be there if you do. Hell yeah, thank you, Krug. Yeah, so I've been playing Cloudpunk, but I do want to play something a bit more action-y. I do like kind of these games with a bit of mystery in them, and actually I think the next one, kind of to follow that vein, I can play either, and I might do both, honestly, is Prey and Control. 2016 Prey. God, just this music, though. I mean, that's the thing, is I love games with really good soundtracks. Like, Fury, I've played Fury a lot. I've played Hi-Fi Rush. I'm, like, working my way through it, but that's hard to stream because I want to listen to the licensed tracks. But yeah, this just... Oh my god. I'm glad I did this on stream. Like, even though... And again, thank you, Krug, and everybody else watching at any point in time. This was a wonderful experience. Elk Choir. First chair. Oh, Elk Choir is the name of the... Okay. Yeah, no, this just what an experience. Andrew Pralo did so well. Was Andrew Pralo the like soundtrack designer, the composer? That's the word. Because the game director was Masi Oka. Composer? Yeah, alright. Yeah, that's another name to put on my list. Like, the atmosphere, there was never once where I felt taken out of the atmosphere, was the thing. Like, some of that's design and direction, but, you know, mad props to the composer at all steps of the journey. I think the only person to really, like, sell me on that more, or not even more, but just to the same level. Oh, I should do Banner Saga. That would be a good one. Because that is a really good soundtrack as well. Just the reprise, is it reprise or reprise? Whatever. But Austin Wintory, he did the soundtrack for Banner Saga. And it's just so good. It's so emotional. Like, I didn't even have a fantastic time when I played Banner Saga the first time. I didn't actually finish it. I think I just looked up a bunch of spoilers. Because I didn't really feel like my combat was effective in Banner Saga, but I'm just pausing to listen to the music from time to time. It's just that good. Yeah, thank you for understanding my intermittent pausing. It's just, a lot to take in. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, is that, like, it is, like, watching the credits is underrated. small rant here, but people are like, oh, like, I just skipped the credits for, like, the after credit scene or whatever. And it's like, no, like, when you've experienced something that you think is a really good piece of art, I think it's worth it to watch the credits just to realize, like, how much work went into Bread Lounge. That's a name. Gus, thanks, Mom and Pop and Emily, Mom and Dad. Yeah, just to see, like, how much went into these games. Right? Like, any movie game development is not a small effort. It's a lot of people. And so, like, 14.3 billion years later, ooh. Birth of a new universe. That's beautiful. And they're roasting marshmallows. Oh, that's a nice touch. I like how the scout flew by at the end. Yeah, I figured. That's a cool... It's a nice touch. Cheating on you with Krug? Hey, Krug showed up first. At least in this stream. Alright, honestly, that's an hour and a half. I feel good about ending it there. Let's see what it says, though. Load previous save. Oh, it just loads it? Okay. It's picking up your injured GF. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. How is she doing, though, with the ankle? No spoilers left? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I didn't get the thing for completing the ship log. I'm gonna check out what's up with that real quick. I might look up a guide just to see how to complete the ship log. It still has more to explore at the vessel. No! Alright, whatever. Yeah, I think now is the point at which I employ guides just to try different stuff. Stuff you can't really know about? Yeah, exactly. But hey, it means I get to look up stuff about, like, Dark Bramble and see about getting around that. Still, though, like, fantastic game. Just, wow. Like, ugh. 6 different secret endings, which are fun. I'll have to poke around for those. Oh, actually, before we go, I actually do want to get a certain achievement. So I'm gonna, but in order to get that achievement, I have to doze off. Well, I don't have to doze off, but, I'm just gonna doze off until the cycle ends anyway. I want to get the Gone in 60 Seconds, so my plan is to fly into the sun. To get the Gone in 60 Seconds one. And that's something that's not on, or that's not a secret achievement on Steam. But there's like, did you ever learn meditation? No? Like, IRL, yeah, but I didn't know that was a thing in the game. What? That's crazy. Where do you even... Because I feel like I've visited every place that I can visit. Like, the only thing I can think of for meditation would be either... Oh, Gabbro? Oh, you know what? I could go do that. You can skip to the start of the loop. Or actually, let's just mark Gabbro's camp. Gabbro's Island. Huh. Yeah, that is something I would not have found without a guide, I admit. Because I thought I had exhausted all dialogue options with Gabbro. That's the thing. Like, that was something I did before, you know, trying that grand scheme of risking the entire time loop, by going to the Eye of the Universe. Was like, I thought I had exhausted all of the dialogue options with all of the survivors, but I guess not. Game's just like, nah, like, you actually can still do more. So I guess I need to go talk to the survivors more. One time, autopilot almost actually crashed me into the orbital probe cannon. That was an interesting time. Seen some people finish without ever meeting Feldspar. That's crazy. But one of them couldn't find an immunity idol. Wrong game, Greenie. I mean, I get that you're joking, but... I call them survivors. They're not technically survivors though, because the only one to exist between time loops is Gabbro. Oh, I guess I didn't exhaust that. Deep breaths. No, seriously, I meditate. Want me to teach you? It'll be the next loop before you know it. Sure. Okay, close your eyes. Oh shit, he's cute. You should see, there's a literal egg named Chert. I wonder what it does for the... Oh, it just has that for minutes. Anyway. Alright. You mean like, you mean omelet, right? Because they don't get to the next loop? Visit Chert at the end of the loop. You can tell him about the loop to call him down. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's the thing. I'd never, like, been in any of the... I'd always been, like, trying to squeeze in more exploring. Anyway, let's hope I can fly into the sun fast enough. And if I don't get the achievement, I'll just try again. This is literally just going to be a, like, L'appel du vide here. Woo! Okay, got the achievement. Reminding you of Gil. Oh, God, Gil. No, see, the difference is with Gil is that he had a noble intention. I'm doing this for purely... Let's see, if I doze off and then... Will it let me meditate? Okay, I guess I'll go visit, It's in the options? Oh, thank you. Okay. Huh. Interesting that I, like, didn't get an achievement for it or anything. Gabber and I seem to be the only ones aware of a time loop. Gabber remembers dying. Memories flash before their eyes. Alright. But I got the achievement, and that's what matters. I want to try... Oh, I need to put on the suit. Alright, it warps back into here. Yeah, and then it returns the scout and the scout launcher. I see. Okay. I just wanted to see how that particular thing interacted with it. I don't know. Like, what else is there? Oh, there's an achievement for, like, sustaining a certain amount of damage and living through a time loop. But that, I mean, that, I feel like I just need to cheese it. I feel like your health is 100. So, I don't know. There's a way to cheese that for sure. Getting it naturally just kind of seems like a pain. Any cats in the game? No, there are no humanoid creature. If you press the eject button on your ship, you get an achievement. Oh, right, that's a thing. Yeah, there are no, like, recognizably humanoid creatures. Let's equalize our velocity to Timberhearth and then eject back onto the planet. Oh, right, I need to, like, free look. Oop, don't want to do that. Don't want to crash into it. Let's get out into, like, not deep space exactly, but... Anyway, I know that we'll fall into the sun if, so let's just, like, get ourselves going adrift. How do I free look? D-pad up, thank you. Nope, that's autopilot. Is it D-pad down? Yeah, it is. It's D-pad. Oh, I need to hold it. Okay. It was somewhere. Oh, yep, here we go. Raise eject cover. Eject! What's this button do? Press the eject button on your ship. Oh, it literally just ejects the front. That's funny. I can still buckle up, though. I know there's an achievement for, I know that there's an achievement for, like, disabling the orbital probe cannon itself. But I'm not exactly sure how to do that. So you know what? I'm going to try to do that real quick. It's literally just like, because I've only been streaming for an hour and a half, and I usually try to hit 2 hours, I could end. But I'm just gonna try a couple more things first, because it's fun. Now that I know what awaits me at the end of the universe, I'm just going to fuck around and find out. Not the orbital probe cannon? I'll have to look, because I don't know if I saw it in, like, the secret achievements or what. No, but I mean, like, the orbital probe itself, meaning I have to, like, catch up to the thing. I thought it was a blue blinking light. Anyway, I need to find... There it is. The red blinking light is the achievement? Okay. Anyway, I need to catch up to the probe first, which is an effort in and of itself, mind you. So, Krug here often, only for the Outer Wild stream so far. I'll get them eventually. Nope, do not. There we go. Need to abort the autopilot manually. Oh, nice. I'm glad that you came by the Cloudpunk stream. Alright, match our velocity to this before we crash into it. Okay. Let's see. Hmm? Oh, were you trying to say that, like, it wasn't on the orbital probe itself? Anyway. Okay, fair enough. I don't know where the red blinking light would be. Also, for reference, Krug, Greeny knows this already, or at least should. I'm colorblind, so, like, spotting red among kind of a sea of, like, yellow and green. Well, I guess none of it's really green, is it? I don't know. Anyway, either due to me, like, gaslighting myself over time, or, also... That's how I got the achievement. There's no way I've not told you this already, Greeny. Red blinking light. Okay, I was gonna say. Look for the yellowy blinking light. I mean, I would still probably see it as red. It's more just an issue of, like, finding it. You know? Oh, but I see... I don't know if that's blinking or what that is. Anyway. Very tempted to just reset. Oh, nope. No, that was just normal Giants Deep stuff. But I mean, I'll keep on the lookout for it. I might not get to it in the stream. And then you just crash into the light. It's a very, it's a very direct approach. Very Feldsparian approach. Red blinking light. That's the thing is, I don't know where I saw the achievement either. So it's kind of a matter of, like, is that Dark Bramble? Or is that just more stars? Um... Let's see. If you zoom out, you can see it on the map. It's not the Interloper, is it? Is it that? No, that's Whitehall Station. Full vertical orbit. Oh, I thought... Oh, the dotted line is... Oh, okay. I thought the dotted line was like the Interloper or something. Oh, I see. It has the little red tip. Yeah. Okay. That's fair. You are here. I can't even tell if I'm heading in the right direction. You have fixed yourself? Nice. Oh. Wait, but you're a cat now. Does that mean you fixed yourself? Nope, this was the wrong direction. Apologize for not being my favorite of the two. It's fine. Just because I have a favorite doesn't mean that one of them is lesser. I just said that I had, I just said that I had a favorite one of Greeny's cats. And it is... They have two cats. So... their profile picture is one of their cats. My favorite is the other one. Right, it's traveling. Okay, this is gonna be a headache. Buffering, no! My connection seems fine. I guess it's because of the latency. I might just go back to normal low latency rather than ultra low latency. Because I haven't had people say there were buffering issues before. Yet, okay, if I look... And that's just the Interloper. I mean, I'm looking... I mean, I saw it on the map. I didn't... I scoot... Did I scooch way past it? I might have scooched way past it. Nope. Okay. Flip a 180. I'm okay with the autopilot bringing me back to, I mean, that's the thing, is just, like, it's hard to align myself with the gimbal. Oh, I see. The UR here is not representative of the direction I'm facing. I guess my solution is to get... Yeah, I need to, like, form a line... You are here. Have a beer. Pretty sure that's Whitehole Station. Yeah. It was there up. No, that's Whitehole Station. Unless you mean something else. We're looking for a blinking red light to the right. Bottom right. Sorry, I mean, even with the ultra low latency, the lag is still making it... still making it a bit difficult. Especially because it's on the move. Alright, I've stopped moving. Is it on screen? Little top right. Okay, there's a star blowing up in the corner. Or on the, not in the corner, but on the, like, mid right side. Cursor, sun pop up, and scout. In the middle of those three? Between your cursor and the white hole. A third of the screen to the right. This is very close to the white hole now. Yeah, I mean, part of this is I'm also on the move. Also, I'm going to recall the scout. I'm sorry that I'm being, I'm sorry that I'm, like, being obtuse about this, but, like, I just genuinely cannot see a blinking red light. Oh. Maybe? Or was that just obstruction? I think that was just obstruction. If only you could send screenshots. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of the unfortunate bit of live streaming. Yeah, that's true. Greenie has my Discord. Blinking red? Yeah, I'm holding still. I mean, yeah, we're definitely not talking about the interloper, right? I'm gonna hit the map view. Okay, yeah, so it's on, like, the other side of that. I eagerly await your edited screenshot, Greeny. Blinking red light. I'm literally just like scanning, like I don't have like an eye tracker or anything, so I can't like show you where I'm looking. But I'm literally just like scanning my screen like a freaking typewriter. Oh, is it off the screen now? I just saw you said nope. No, it's there. Oh, I think I just saw something blink. Saying nope to something else. All right, gotcha. Granted, this is like very late, so. Oh, that is faint. That is incredibly faint. No wonder I couldn't see it. Kind of still can't. Oh, didn't mean to move that. That was just me bumping my mouse. Right under the Gabbro name. It's in the Gabbro's Island thing now. Oh, that... Is it this? Yes, it is. Okay. I've got it. Thank you for all the help. That, I never would have... Yeah, that, Okay, so that is red. I just was expecting it to be brighter. And you slam into it to disable it. What is it, though? I don't want to slam into it just yet. I want to figure out what it is first. It'll disable your auto map. Okay. Oh, right. So this was something launched by, like, the Hearthians. I got up from cuddles for this. I'm sorry that you couldn't cuddle with your cats or injured GF. Oh, and with my favorite cat. Yeah, thank you. That actually is a high price to pay, I admit. We can abort the autopilot. We have... So this was a Hearthian thing, though. Oh. I just hope that the loop doesn't end before we get to it. Wait, it's getting farther away. What is this? All right, we're putting on autopilot again. Yeah, I was moving away from it, and I was kind of baffled by that. I'm like, what? Because I guess it was just moving that fast. Oh, speaking of. Yeah, this is definitely Hearthian tech. There we go. Render the deep space satellite inoperable. Error map offline. Yeah, alright. Alright, electrical's repaired. Yep, map offline. Alright, cool. Oh. No, we can still get there. Interesting. I wonder if I can repair the satellite. Oh, I remember where I saw the achievement. It might have been like a guide or something, or maybe I was looking up like deep space stuff. I don't know, actually. I might be able to repair it. Let's boogie. Frequency discovered. Deep space radio. Nope, I cannot repair it. Ow. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm not dead. Yay. Can't repair it, but I'm not dead. Oh, cycle's about to end. Alright. I got the deep space radio frequency anyway, so... Alright, let's watch the sun blow up. It'll be a blast. Got a blast. Yeah, no. Man. Oh, this is crazy. Thank you, for helping me spot that, by the way. It was nice to just do a little achievement hunting here at the end. You're a big Krugger. I think it's rude to ask a Krug how hard they're Krugging. I don't know, but that's not really up to me. I don't want to speak for Krug. But yeah, I do think I'm gonna call it here, just because this is kind of a nice ending point, and I'm at about 2 hours, so. Please, it is a slur. Oh boy. Gotcha. I will only refer to you as Krug. Yeah, no, crazy ending. And that's only one of the potential endings, apparently. Wait, can I still meditate like at the last second? Yes, I can. That's funny. Oh. Controller. Alright. The others are mostly jokes, but some are cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think about what other endings. I guess you could get buried on... Well, no, because I have been buried on Ember Twin before. I just died when that happened. As far as, like, actual endings go, I think that's the only one I've found. I've only just found other creative ways to die. Tell you one cool one. I'll save it for myself, but thank you. I'm gonna try to, like, find guides such that I get hints towards them. But yeah, that's something I'm gonna do on my own time. I'll decide what to put on Thursdays later, I guess. I think Prey would actually be a good fit. Prey 2016, because I know that has some mind-bending stuff. Cool one is an achievement. Okay. Good to know. Thanks for pointing me in the right direction. Either Prey or Control, because those both kind of have the same, like, mystery... I mean, none of them are time loops, but I feel like Prey is the closest, at least in terms of, like, mystery and, like, you know, it's not a horror game, but there are things in it that will spook me a little bit. Ugh, just the final anglerfish. I'm glad that it wasn't big, but, like, ugh. Okay, anyway, thank you all for coming. This has been Gluefoot. You know, go argue with your mom, or don't. Tell your mom about me. I don't know. It's something about, your family. Anyway, brains fried. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.